Yeah.
I don't think there were any ties. It was a very specific set of circumstances that had to unroll.
Right.
Neither of those.
So Desert Rat got second, Chaser in third, and OG Slim in the fourth spot. Yeah, so Johnny 5 and Desert Rat, you're moving to the show.
There you go.
In the show.
Desert Rat moving into the top 16. Johnny 5 making it look easy. Kind of just staying at his own pace. Didn't even look like he hesitated
Next up, round 1,
on
race
a
6,
single
with
gate.
J. Rice on R1, The Dude Abides on R3, Matt Max on R6, Legendary Andy on R8.
Johnny 5 just spent a weekend hanging out with DRL pilots, and maybe some of that
He's been flying the sim.
And focus just kind of wore off on him.
Oh, yeah. Oh, OG Sim's flying is very impressive. He would have been top 16, no problem, I think, if he would have been here yesterday. But we're on house money. We're just out here having a good time with our friends in sunny Texas, sunny, brisk Texas here. Grimes County, Texas, that is, on the ranch.
Plantersville, Texas.
20 men. 75 drones.
Still works. You gotta show
Head to the
You
ranch.
gotta do the grandma shot. Everybody's gonna see us.
The grandma shot. Here's the grandma shot. Here's the grandma shot. We got our blanket. So Mondo's like,
I don't even have the microphone out.
That's funny.
It's like a windsock. Or what do they call? No, not
It's
a
so
windsock.
cold.
What do they call the wind blockers?
Windbreakers?
No, like the little thing that takes the wind noise out of a microphone.
Oh, yeah,
Is it a
windsock.
windsock?
Yeah.
I thought a windsock showed direction of wind on a runway.
Well, pop filter is like the little ones. A dead cat.
Ah, that's what it is. A dead
Yeah.
cat.
A dead cat, dead chicken.
Yeah, dead chicken.
Yeah, here they're dead chickens.
So there was a little rooster out here that was a kind of aggressive, almost took out Limon's child.
Apparently, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I wasn't here, but
And then Matt Max and his wife, was that his wife?
I believe so.
They brought a puppy.
Yep.
And the puppy took a liking to this rooster.
I actually would like to have seen what happened. I kind of wish, in my mind, the rooster like went up to the dog and was like, "Cock-a-doodle-doo!" Like, get out of here. And the dog is like, "Excuse the F out of you?"
Look, show the picture to the gimbal.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, right here. Show it to the peoples.
Yeah, well, then we see a dog just strutting across the runway
with the chicken in his
little
mouth.
rooster.
We're supposed to pretend that didn't happen, aren't we? It was the bald eagle. We did legitimately Friday, we saw a bald eagle out here, which was really majestic and beautiful and awesome. So who are we looking for? Legendary Andy's out there. J. Rice is out there. We're just looking for the dude abides, right?
Yeah, where's the dude abides?
There he is, right there.
He is. Oh, we still got somebody retrieving a quad. OG Slim
Yep.
might need some help. I don't think we have to make up a story for the rooster, though. The rooster didn't even have a name. Typically, if your pet has a name, then you got to make something up. But this rooster didn't even have a name. Because I asked Neil's dad, I'm like, what's the rooster's name? He's like, I don't know, but he's a mean little effort.
Chicken wing?
Yeah, no. Yeah, his name's Dinner now.
We call it buffalo sauce. Oh, yeah. So we got video from the dude abides. We're going to remove Matt Max from this one because he's on his way to London. Okay, these guys are heading out to maybe help OG Slim.
OG Slim's doing some laps out there.
Yeah, if anyone's available to help OG Slim tracked on a quad, that'd be wonderful.
Can you play the replay and see where he went down?
I imagine if everyone goes out there, they'll find it.
Go to rounds, click the race, and then replay.
Yeah.
There's more. There's a whole cabinet.
Next up,
of
round
blankets
1,
in
race 7, with Desert Rat on R1, Chaser on R3, John E5 on R6, OG Slim on R8.
No, we're still. It'll depend on how this is finished here.
There's a possible tie that can happen.
Yeah, if there's a tie, then there'll be a race off.
How quickly did he go down? it frozen?
Yeah, this might be broken. Yeah, that round, Mr. Chaser, you are out. But great flying. Great oval tracking.
Did it not record?
Yeah, something did not go right
Go
here.
further into it, and maybe it like no.
It
Not even
does.
gonna be able to find it.
Let's check my hard drive.
That's a good idea.
Oh, yeah, she's
Oh,
getting
it's
pretty
full?
full. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got a lot of replays in there.
Yeah, I yesterday I had to delete Freedom Spec champs from those last year. I don't want to delete everything.
Just delete it all. And then I'll show you where to keep the setting where it only like keeps the last 5 races. Because there's no reason to have more than 5. Like if you make it past 5 races before realizing you need a replay, and then it usually makes sure that you keep finals for like.
I like
afterwards.
having all the videos, though.
Well, let's see what it's set to.
All right.
Go into settings over there, and I think it's in the general settings.
General.
And then let's see. Videos to keep, you have it set to 50.
That sounds about right.
I'd set it to like 10 max.
All right.
And then do you want it to keep sorting these pilots, like changing their video feed location? You can turn that on.
Yeah, where's that at?
So if you go to general settings, it's like pilot order pre-race, position in PB, change that. And it's just channel. So you just make them all say channel. So click
Pilot
position
order
in PB.
pre-race.
Yeah. You find it?
Is it on the
It's
screen?
at the top. Oh, once you scroll down, it's at the top. Now it's in the
Oh.
middle. Right there. You see it? Up, down, click 4. Right there.
Pilot order. There it is. Okay.
Now click the position in PB. And just set it to channel. Make them all say channel.
Okay.
And then they're just always sorted by channel. You can also turn off the reorder at whole shot. And then click always show position. You'll always have that number in the top corner.
Oh, nice. Yeah, look at that.
Now you click OK. And turn off the video static detector, because I kept turning people off.
Yeah, that was annoying.
It's kind of a cool feature, but whenever you're done and you want to come look for your lap record and then it's gone because the static detector went off,
All right.
it's annoying.
We need to restart this too.
They're looking everywhere.
Yeah, this is quite the ordeal here. I don't know if that fixed our issue with that replay being gone or not, but we'll try to look at it again.
It just wouldn't record it.
It's gone forever. See where the hard drive's at. We got some gigs now. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, OG Slim. I'm trying to remember where he crashed. Oh, he crashed in the Taste of Freedom.
Oh. Well, they're heading out there now. It's in the Taste of Freedom.
Taste of Freedom.
Taste of Freedom.
I don't think anybody's going out there. Look, maybe they found it? Nope, they're just getting on the golf cart. Nobody's going towards the Taste of Freedom. He crashed going into that right gate. Should I run out?
If you're feeling froggy, it'll warm you up. Mondo's heading out there to the Taste of Freedom. He's running. Run, Mondo, run. I'm just trying to clean up some stuff on my hard drive here. Yeah, quite the epic little playlist going on. Mondo went out there, instantly ran right to the drone, it looked like. He ain't playing. He knows what's up. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. Everybody's moving back this direction now. And we're going to be racing. We got a race.
Next up, round
out.
1, race 6, with Jay Rice on R1, The Dude Abides on R3, Legendary Andy on R8.
Yep, okay. It ain't there. There's everybody descending on the pits as Jay Rice, Legendary Andy, and the Dude Abides get situated and ready for what could be their final round of flying. I think in this one, is it still anybody's game? Yeah, I mean, the Dude Abides is 2.5 points behind Legendary Andy. We realized it right about then. Like at the moment that he ran out there was about 15 seconds after we realized it. And he's like, I'll just run out there. Hey. How are you doing, Mondo?
I'm fine.
Little run.
They said they're all looking at me like, where the hell's Mondo going?
What's he doing?
It's like, I gotta take a bathroom break. I'm doing it on the far side.
Lake. Gotta go pee in the lake. There we go. Grandma Cam is back. All right, pilots. Any objections over there? You guys all set?
We really iced the kicker on this one.
Oh, man. Well, let's arm them up and let's do some racing.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
So what has to happen here? The Dude Abides really has to pull one out here
Yeah.
if we want to see a tie. But Legendary Andy gets
got
it
it
wrong
wrong.
straight off the start. Dude Abides still in the air, bringing around the flag, going into our Grower's Pretzel.
Yeah, I'm thinking Dude Abides has something broken in his video system. That is not the way it should look.
It's going to get scary up here. Keep an eye on it.
Yep. It looks like Jay Rice is way out in the lead. Legendary Andy is playing
got
chase.
Nothing from Dude Abides right now.
I don't
He
think if he's
lost
touching
video
goggles.
going up to the sky. So, did you disarm at least? Okay, he disarmed. He's like, no, we're long ranging. But Jay Rice out in the lead, followed by Legendary Andy. This one's just going to be a practice lap. Yeah, the battery strap is completely broken.
All right, so that's going to do it for this round.
Yeah, there's really no way that we don't end up moving on with Jay Rice and Legendary Andy.
Yeah, congrats, guys. This is victory laps for you.
Yep.
Jay Rice is in the lead still, though, out of the clapper. Andy's in the clapper.
Jay Rice, this is your chance to give us your best pre-turn you possibly can. Oh, let's see it. Straight down the Tesla quarter mile.
Jay Rice lap 1 in
82nd
first.
lap. Yeah, I
60
know.
seconds remaining.
Now we've got some
Legendary
heats to
Andy
build. We're
lap
going
1 in
into our
second.
top 16. We've added 4 pilots. We've added Johnny 5, Desert Rat, Jay Rice, and the Legendary Candy. It's the Granny
30
Can.
seconds remaining.
I'm going to stop timing, but you guys can finish your lap.
Race over.
because we've got some heats to build. So, our top 12. Let's pull out the lab records, which we might already have. So, our top qualifier is Amari, followed by NM Grower. He's been out here practicing every day, making sure he knows where every single tree gap is, where every single leaf has fallen after the amount of time he's put on this track. Then we've got Alex FPV coming up in third, followed by the Russian assassin, as Shames likes to call him, Limon. Then we've got Sean Ames in fifth place. He's going to be racing off with Limon, and their top two time is within milliseconds of each other, so that's going to be a good race. Then we've got Mondo meeting up with Alex FPV. And then Joe Mama meeting up with NM Grower. And then Chet Mack gets to be in the heat with Amari. Oh, didn't like that. Okay, next up. Who's after Chet Mack? We've got Free meeting up with Amari. Daikon's going to be meeting up with Joe Mon and NM Grower. ADK dropping into the heat with Alex FPV and Mondo. Lucky going in with Limon and Shames. And then we've got now we're into our bottom 12. Who moved on? So that's Desert Rat would be our 16th and Johnny 5. Let's see. We'll put Johnny 5 in that heat. And then Desert Rat goes with Alex FPV, Mondo, and ADK. And then we've got J Rice and Legendary Andy to finish it off. J Rice going in with Joe Mama, Daikon, and NM Grower. And then the Legendary Andy with Amari, Chet Mack, and Free. And this is our running order. Let me find... Yeah, we already have it set up. Limon asked us to put him last because he's dealing with an emergency, but he might be pulling down Tesla Way as we speak. Is that Yvonne? Woo!
Next
He's
up,
going
round
in
2,
hot.
race 1, with Amari on R1, Chet Mack on R3, Free on R6, Legendary Andy on R8.
And now we have Limon. Now we have our top 16 pilots. But in Heat 1, we're going to be looking for Amari on R1, Chet Mack on R3, Free on R6, and the Legendary Andy on R8. It is getting windy out here. So this could mix some things up, because this is about to be the windiest it's been for us this entire time. So if it's a 8-person bracket, how many races is that? 14? Or 16-person bracket? I'm just making all the empty races so we can drag them. There we go. How long till we start? Yeah, you have time to go to the restroom. Hurry up. Go to the restroom, and then we'll start after Free takes his restroom break. Can we get a restroom cam going? Okay, we're going to swap batteries on the timer. Is there any announcements we need to make to these pilots? Are we racing to 2 laps? We're racing to 2 laps. This is your traditional double elimination bracket. Top 2 move on, bottom 2 to loser's bracket. Alright, here, let's see. Joe Mama, J Rice, Daikon, and NM Grower. I think, like, which one's the hard one? Usually, like, 4th place ends up with the hardest heat because they end up with their, like, the person that was right next to them in qualifying, and then those other 2 are back-to-back. But then, like, 1st place always ends up with the easiest heat. Just based on seating. It's like snake seating where you go back and forth to fill out the heats. Yeah. Yeah. I do. Well, it's me, Alex, ADK, and Desert Rat. Because everybody's dream is to end up in a bracket race where all you have to do is hold it together. There's a lot of times, though, whenever you go to these races, and it's just like, no matter what heat you're in, you're just like, damn it. You're good? Okay, Free has made it back from the restroom. That means it's time to race. We're looking for Amari, Chetmac, Free, Legendary, Andy. Free, our oval race champion, ready to lay it down, show these guys how to apex turns, take the fast line. He is not using his fast quad, though. It's in a box locked up for the next oval race. What? What are you saying, Sean Ames? Oh, practice heats. Do we want to do practice heats? What? Okay, so we're going to do practice heats, but we're not going to include the 4 that bumped up. So if you just bumped up, you're going to sit it out. So Legendary Andy, you're going to set this one out. We're going to do practice heats so everybody gets caught up on 1 pack. And we're going to stagger start you. Everybody's doing their spec checks real quick. We see some smiles. Everybody's happy. They get their practice pack with this new wind direction. It's always scary if you have to go out there when it counts and just try to figure it out. But now they're going to get their practice pack. They're going to get their bearings. And they're going to feel a little more confident going into their first bracket race. He did. As I was saying, like, oh, we need to wait a little bit. He's coming down the lane. Okay, guys, we're going to launch Amari first, then we're going to launch Chetmac, and then we're going to launch Free. Are you switching batteries? Amari? Is the quad dead? Are you guys using, like, weird stock or weird flux? I just remember there was like a 3-week period where there were like 2 new guys building quads, and they kept showing up every day because something else wasn't working. Like they had a receiver that wouldn't work and a VTX that wouldn't work. But I'd build a quad the next day for them, and it would always work. But they were building quads. Then they found out that it was their flux. Like somehow they bought this flux that was slightly conductive, and it was like getting under components. But if I wash it completely in alcohol, like I'd do an alcohol bath of the VTX or the RX, and it worked. Yeah. So I was like, let's stop using that flux. And then, yeah, now their builds have been working ever since. I haven't seen them again. Yeah, so rubbing alcohol. Isopropyl. You don't need prop nuts. just waiting on Amari to get some prop nuts. There's a few things you can get away with RPM spec, but I don't think any spec's going to allow you to get away without prop nuts. They do sometimes shave down their prop nuts for certain races. Like, I've seen a lot of spec pilots just find any way to drop weight, and a lot of, I think it was Sky that was just super sold on, like, yeah, if I shave my prop nuts, I have less inertia in this motor. It is able to spool up. It was Amari. He's like, hey, that's my idea, and it's still a damn good idea. I said, you're not wrong. Sweat banding it. Yeah, Amari and Alex have had the worst luck. And I'm pretty sure they have a very strong belief right now that if we were on 3S, we wouldn't be killing quads. Pretty sure that's a fact. But there are a lot of things that RPM spec kind of gets rid of. We don't have to worry so much about KV variance. If you have a motor that's a little grindy, no matter what, it's going to get to 18,000 RPM. You can use a completely terrible battery and still set a good time. I used a battery that's been charged for about 4 weeks, and that's when I got my fastest lap. Exactly. Joe Mama's been using his goggle pack. So, we're going to be launching staggered. I'm going to call you off. When you hear the tone, Amari's going to launch, and then I'll tell Chet Mac when to launch, and then I'll tell Free to launch. Practice pack.
Arm your quad speeches.
Before brackets.
Starting on the tone in less than 2.
I'm going to wait till he gets in. Okay, Chet Mac, you're good. Okay, Free, you're good. Now get your 2 laps. Feel out that wind. Don't crash. So let's let Amari walk us through this track. We go onto the clothesline. We go up through the tree gate, over the canopy section, down to the pole dancer section. You bring it around 2 trees, then the pole dancer. Then you take it to the stairway to heaven, followed by our tree flag, down to the giant split S into our 4-gate section, which is a corkscrew, followed by Matt's boobs. Then you bring it around into the Taste of Freedom, brought to you by Mark Huff, the lead 3D print engineer over at 533. Then you bring it down into the dive, over the double cones, into the Freedom Gate, followed by the clapper. And then you have our Stitch It Up section around the tree, 180, final gate. Then the Tesla quarter mile. Easy, right?
Amari lap 1 in first.
Coming into this race, we were doing a track walk when we asked a lot of the pilots what kind of lap times they thought we'd be getting, and I'm pretty sure Sean Ames was the only pilot to be spot on. He said 70 seconds, and I think the fastest we managed to hit was a 67. Because a lot of pilots were like, I think we'll see a 45, and then Sean Ames said, I don't think I can tell you the track in 45 seconds. And he was pretty spot on to say that we'd have a 70-second track.
Free lap 1 in third.
But for those who are wondering, we are running an RPM spec. Everybody's running a 6S battery, a 533 gram max or minimum weight, and then heads-up motors, R38 props, and that's how you meet the RPM spec. Next goal is to open it up to most any motor, and we're going to do some testing there so that we can just make this the most open spec possible.
Amari finished in first.
There you go. Practice pack for
10
Amari.
seconds
Done.
remaining.
Let's see how Chet Mac's holding up. Why? Okay, I thought Amari was just turning off video and then flying back.
Finish your lap and then land.
Oh, he's like, I'm not even landing this on the ground. He's like, Dad, put it in the box. Put it in the box.
Second.
Chet Mac done. Free, bringing it over the tree section. A little sketchy video down through our Freedom Gate into our clapper, which you go through over the top, around the side, through the bottom, 180. Then you got your split S to your 180-degree turn into the final gate. And then this is where T Merrick sets quarter mile times daily. Boom.
Free finished in third.
Yes. Great flying pilots. Now we're looking for Heat 2 to get your practice
Race
pack.
over.
If you just bumped up, you're not in this heat. So Desert
Next
Rat,
up,
no
round
need to get a
one, race
quad out
7,
there, but
with
we're going to be
Desert Rat
looking
on
for...
R1, Chaser on R3, John E5 on R6,
Wait a
OG
second.
Slim on R8.
Did I click the wrong heat? I did. How did that happen? Oh, there's unrun heat. Oh, yeah, there are. Okay, delete. Never mind. You know, Heat 2's Alex, Mondo, 80K, Desert Rat. Yeah, it's practice.
Next up, round 2, race 2, with Alex FPV on R1, Mondo on R3, ADK on R6, Desert Rat on
Mondo's
R8.
out there doing stuff. Did he get them all? Looks like he got them all. One of the most efficient people in all of everything, Armando. Just getting it done there. Oop. Yes. So Alex, Mondo, 80K, and Desert Rat. I wonder if I could, like, take this. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Oh, yeah, these guys are getting situated, set up, all of that, ready to go. All the Dallas gear. Yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah, man, awesome. All right. My goggles were setting in the sun, so they're warm. Put them on my head. Love it. Normally I'd be freaking out, but I don't care if they're slightly burnt or not. They're warm. It's all the little things, ladies and gentlemen. All the little things. We're going to do stagger start again, so Alex FPV will go on the tone. Then Mondo will go on my next go, 80K on my following go. That way we're not racing and we're not kind of spoiling the fun here. Because there is going to be lots and lots of fun to be had today here at the Houston Long Track Race. What's that? Yeah, so you'll go third. So Alex will go on the tone. I'll tell you when. So just listen for my ADK go. Yes. All right, pilots are all getting situated. ADK is getting under the goggles here. Looks like I'm going to say Mondo's ready. Alex looks ready. ADK now looks ready. Pilot, thumbs up for good video. All right, Alex, you're going first on the tone.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
All right, Alex is off and at him when he gets that first gate. We're going to send Mondo goes now. And ADK, you can go now. Yeah, on this RX, Mondo's getting hit with a little bit of Wi-Fi, it looks like. I don't know how to make the Starlink change channels. I want to try, though. 9-2. If anyone knows the default username and password for a Starlink router, let me know. You are connected to Starlink. Thank you very much. How do I log into your router? Yeah, if anyone in the live stream, send me a Facebook message if you know how to log into the router of a Starlink. I'd like to manually control its Wi-Fi channels. I went to the IP address and there's no like
Alex
login.
FPV lap 1 in first.
So yeah, if anyone has hands-on experience come see me at the desk or send me a message on the Facebooks. I'm guessing there's a some sort of GUI
Mondo
login.
lap 1 in second. 60 seconds remaining.
I guess I could Google it.
ADK lap 1 in third.
Oh, on my phone. What's the run drive? Or like, is there a URL to go to? She does. Oh, 100. Well, one down.
30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, well, you want to help me navigate this and see if, like, I just want to change to manual channels, right? So
10 seconds remaining.
it's all grayed out.
Alex FPV finished in first. Finish your lap and then land.
Yeah, show the devices. Advanced.
ADK finished in second.
Yeah, so it's like just
Mondo finished in third.
So Wi-Fi debug, reboot, command debug, and debug data. Let's go look at what's in the settings. What settings? I'll go back a page. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so go back. Oh, you're in settings. Yeah. So it's like you could put in. You could show melt configuration. Let me just Google it. Yeah. Thank you. Because I know like just enough to date.
Maybe you need to just turn the 5G off and do 2.4.
That would be great. Yeah, I think so.
Or change the channels of
Race over. Next up round 2 race 3, with Suka FPV on R1, Shames on R3, John E5 on R6, Lucky on R8.
Sky saying you can't control channels. Elon Musk, freaking, you're supposed to be a tech company? What a joke. Hey, can someone get Elon on Twitter? Tell him we need a new firmware patch. Yeah, if you could come, yeah, there's definitely enough runway here still to land a small jet, I imagine. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, he's gonna go pick it. We got a Model X heading out to pick up Elon real quick. It did. It's like must go get Elon. All right. Limone, Shames, Johnny 5, and Lucky.
All right, to the line. Looking for Limone, Shames, and Lucky. Limone, Shames, and Lucky. Limone, Shames, and Lucky. Get your practice pack before, right now, to the line. Before, yes. You are going to be on R1, and Lucky is on R8. Shames is on R3. To the line, pilots. To the line, final practice pack before we get out on the track for our final 16 long track showdown. It's going to be a beautiful show today. We got the sun out, but we got the wind to go with it. But I'll take the sun. It's looking real nice out here. It is. How many gates? No. I had 19 to work with, but I think there's a couple of scragglers. So they're about 19 gates. There are some other openings. We use some of the yellow tape to make some other openings that are gate-like.
We've got some of our sky gates, natural openings in the trees. We're using the nature to race in. And we got a couple of good ones there, too. So I would say if this was a Velocidrome track, that would probably have 50 or so check boxes with all the flags that we're using and such. It's somewhere in that neighborhood, if I had to guess. Yeah, it's a beautiful track. All right, I got 3 pilots on the line. Looks like they're getting ready. Final finishing touches, touching goggles. All right, looks like we got final adjustments there. I see thumbs. And we're going to go, boys. Listen to the lady.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Okay, he's around the flag and to the gate. Now the next one can go and hang on. All right, they're all gone. I like it. I'm just curious. But I appreciate the arithmetic there. So let's see where we're at on the track. We got Limon came around he was first. Well, actually, it all says first, so we're not going to rely on that. But if I look at it, yeah, he's definitely in the lead there. Limon's in the lead. Shames is on his way up to the final dive. So is Lucky as well. So Lucky's started behind Shames, just holding pace right there. A little bobbles there, though. But remember, this is just our practice lap. Getting ready for this final top 16 bracket. We're giving all the pilots who qualified but didn't run the last chance qualifier race a chance to get one pack in. We've had the wind pick up since we finished qualifying this morning. So just want to give everybody a chance to feel it out on the track. It's a big track, a lot of wide open spaces, a lot of long punch outs. So just when we got wind involved with this long of lines, you can really start to feel it affect the line of the quad. So it's just good to give everybody a chance to warm up and get it out there because it's going to be some really good racing. I'm really looking forward to it. Checking back in on the track, looking like Limon still with the lead there.
30 seconds remaining.
And it looks like Shames is still holding off Lucky a bit. But again, this is just a staggered start practice pack, so they're all just feeling their lines back out, feeling the wind.
Ten seconds remaining. Finish your lap and then land.
Oh, Lucky takes a hit back there in that carousel gate. Shames finishing off the clapper there. Gonna bring her back. The final deep split. Oh, then interesting little. Yeah. All right.
Shames finished in second.
Lucky looks like he got himself flipped back over. Is he going to be able to get it back in the air, or is he going to need to take the golf cart? Looks like he's trying. Oh, we're going for the golf cart. So that'll do it for that round. Go ahead and stop this and get our next pilots ready.
Race over. Next up, round 2, race 4, with Jay Rice on R1, Joe Mama on R3, Daikon on R6.
Look for Joe Mama, Daikon, and NM
R8.
Grower. Joe Mama, Daikon, NM Grower to the line. Joe Mama's on R3, Daikon on R6, NM Grower on R8.
What? Starlink doesn't care about drone racing. What is this music? It's like has some jungle vibes. The animals got out. That's how I'm feeling. John Ames. What are we waiting on? Looks like the golf cart's back. Joey Rice is not in this heat because he bumped up. Joe Mama, Daikon, and NM Grower about to do their practice pack. Limon just announced that he was 3 seconds slower on his first practice pack, and he was not very happy about it. But it is crazy windy right now. As I was going into the Taste of Freedom, I think that's where I most noticed the wind, is because it's right at your back, blowing you through that first gate. So remember that. Look at those flags. It's going to be blowing you straight into the Taste of Freedom. Ready, Grower? Feeling good? Hey, I set my PB with Starlink interference. Yeah, that last pack where I was doing it. Remember, because I was trying to show you the Wi-Fi lines, and exactly what I said happened. When I get out there, it's going to get crazy bad because I can already see it in my quads right in my face. But Daikon, you got video? I don't have any video from Dylan at the moment. There it is on R6. Okay, we got video from all pilots. First, we're going to launch Joe Mama, then Dylan, then NM Grower.
Arm
Joe
your
Mama,
quad speeches.
go on the tone.
Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Daikon, go. Grower, arm it up, and go. And they're off. Yeah, if you just look at these flags as these pilots fly through these gates, you can tell the direction the wind's going. Slightly dying down right now, but we know that the gusts can get pretty high after sitting out here all day. But like when we were doing over racing, we found that just as time went on, the wind just kept getting slower and slower. Because it's handling it well. But I also turned the router, so it might be good. True. Was the dude abides on R3? Maybe that's why his video was so bad. But Joe Mama's looks fine. You can get back up, Joe Mama. There you go. Is your video bad?
NM Shower lap 1 in first. Daikon lap 1 in second. 60 seconds remaining. Joe Mama lap 1 in third.
Yeah, it looks real bad right now. Oh! Maybe we try R2. Joe Mama, can you switch to R2? If you're even able to get up.
30 seconds remaining.
If you can switch to R2, do a little bit of flying and tell us if it gets better.
Ten seconds remaining.
I'll switch the receiver to R2 so you can see what he's seeing.
Finish your lap and then land.
Yeah, fine, Joe Mama. Keep flying. Is that better? It's looking better. Yeah, that was from Joe Mama.
Daikon finished
Oh,
in
we'll fix
first. NM Shower finished in second.
That looks significantly better. Is this even the track? Oh, he's going for it. 90 hertz, you can do anything. Oh! It did. 1268's fine too, isn't it? I mean, to be safe, I guess we could do 1278. Now Joe Mama's got crystal clear video all the way through this back section. Whoa. Got it.
Race over.
Okay, we're going to do some channel changing. We're going to move to the channel order of 1278 just because that is a very good IMD score and R3 is dog poop. Yeah. You liked it? Did okay. Yeah, you just got to switch the 1 to 7. Now I got to redo the video mapping as well. Okay, now we're good to go. Practice is over. I'm going to clear these results from each of these races. And then we're going to go straight into Heat 1. This is going to be where it counts. We're going to be starting our double elimination top 16 bracket. Going into race 1 with Amari, Chet McFree, Legendary Andy. Legendary Andy making his way up into the top 16 from our last chance qualifying heats. Yeah, now we're doing 1278. Remember, guys, never feel like you can't speak up if you have bad video. We always want to know if you have bad video. There's still a quad over here in the landing zone. If somebody wants to unplug it and retrieve it. But
Next up, round 2, race 1, with Amari on R1,
Amari,
on R2,
Chet
Free
McFree,
on R7,
and Legendary
Andy on
Andy.
R8.
Guys, remember, we're racing to 2 laps. Let me change up the order real quick, because I'm pretty sure this was our second place qualifier. This is our third, and this is our fourth. And I think that it's supposed to be like this. Well, I'm switching the order because I'm pretty sure like 1 and 4 are supposed to go into the winner's bracket together, and then like 2 and 3 go into the winner's bracket together. So we'll run race 1 and 2, but Heat 2 will now be Limon, Shames, Johnny 5, and Lucky. Just to run it like a traditional multi-GP bracket. But Amari, Chet McFree, Legendary Andy. Legendary Andy really was stepping it up in those last chance qualifier. He's shaking his head, but he definitely had some confidence in his flying. Some of the best flying I've seen from him so far. He says he's tanking. I think he's on his way up. And he's going to prove us all wrong. He's going to say qualifiers don't matter. It's just about confidence in the moment. Waiting on Chet Mack to get in the seat. I've seen some speed from Chet Mack. This is probably my first time ever meeting Chet Mack in person that I can remember, and he is one of the faster pilots here today. Free, though, our oval race champion. He's got a NASCAR shirt. Is that a NASCAR shirt? Oh, okay. We'll call it a NASCAR shirt because he's a huge NASCAR fan, loves left turns, and he proved that to us yesterday as he left turned better than the rest of us. You guys ready? Okay.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
One second.
Stand down and
Free,
disarm.
what channel are you on?
Race start canceled.
Free, are you on R7? Yeah, get on 7. We're doing 1, 2, 7, 8. Remember, guys, 1, 2, 7, 8. If you were on 3 and 6, you're moving to 2 and 7. There it is. Okay, now we're ready to go. Legendary Andy, did you turn your video off? 'Cause now your video's shit. You're good to go? Okay. You're on 8? Doesn't look like you're on 8, but we're going to go if he's giving me thumb. Okay, we're going to go on the tone.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less
Yeah,
than
I'm
2.
getting hints of it. And we're off. In the lead, looks like Amari, but there's a mid-air between Free and Chet Mack, so Legendary Andy's going to be right in the pack with them. He had a slightly delayed start. He looks like his video isn't looking so great right now, but he's flying like it's not a problem. Let's watch as Amari brings it into the tree section, bringing it down over the canopy. Then he's going to be looking for the pole dancer. Next one up through the canopy is Free, and then Chet Mack, followed by Legendary Andy. Let's see, Free, gate of the pole dancer. Oh, no! So he's had how many quads that fly, they land, and then randomly just die? Amari, what are you flying, Ghost? No, I think his quad died. How many quads has he lost? Oh, he's not even flying his own quad. Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. But Free and Chet Mack right on top of each other. We still have a race going on. Amari moving into the loser's bracket, but Free and Chet Mack coming down the Tesla quarter mile. Who's going to be in the lead? Looks like it's Chet Mack in the lead, followed by Free. Legendary Andy still finishing up lap 1, but Chet Mack kind of just storming through lap 2, bringing it into the Growers
60
Pretzel,
seconds
stitching it up.
remaining.
Some of the closest
Legendary
flying
Andy,
I've
lap
seen
1
from him
and
to these
3rd.
gates. Bringing it over the tree hurdle, down to the clothesline, round the tree, bringing it up into the tree canopy. Beautiful flying from Chet Mack right now. Free about a gate back, but 1 and 2 are moving on. No need to push from Free right now because Legendary Andy a good bit back. We're going to have to
30
figure out what
remaining.
happened to Amari's quad. Amari, do you know where your quad went down? Okay, he's got it. It's definitely on the ground, he says. Chet Mack finishing up. Last dive through the trees. This is the hard gate, the Freedom Gate. Then into the Clapper. And after this, I'm pretty
10
sure it's
seconds
smooth sailing
remaining.
for most pilots unless they're pushing on that final gate. But it's pretty easy to stitch up this section. It is getting harder to see the final gate. It is definitely well shaded back in that section.
Finish your
But there
lap
you go,
and
Chet
then land.
Mack and
Free
Free.
finished
It
in
gave
first.
Free a reading, but
Chet Mack
Free
finished in
definitely
second.
is second.
Free finished in second.
Great flying pilots. I'm gonna have to go check the timer.
Legendary Andy finished it. Race over.
Now we're looking for Limon, Shames, Johnny 5, Lucky. Yeah. Grower, can you announce this one? I'm gonna run out and do some timer settings.
All right, coming to the line. We're looking for Limon, Shames, Mondo, and Lucky. I don't think that Limon, Shames, Johnny
Next up,
5, and
round
Lucky.
2,
My
race
bad.
2. with Soka
Limon's going to be on
FPV
R1.
R1.
Shames is going to be on
Shames
R2. Johnny 5 on
Johnny 5
R7. And Lucky on R8. Coming to the line, boys. This is a bracket race. So, first round, top 2 pilots moving on to the winner's bracket. Bottom 2 pilots not done, but moving into the consolation bracket. This is what real multi-GP. Yeah, multi-JP. Welcome, boys, to multi-JP. This is what it's like in the finals. This top 16 bracket, 4 up. Lots of rounds, lots of racing if you keep going. Not so much racing if you don't do well. What's that? Oh, yeah. I can't, like, the stream. I just see this last chance bracket. I mean, it's showing up here, but I don't see like a stream. Like, I don't know if it's good or if it's just sort of. Oh, okay, that's what it is. What's that? Oh, yeah, then I was like, why am I here? What, is the live stream up? Okay, live stream's up.
We had to do a quick fix for Sean Ames. He said he would literally off himself if he had to hear those double kick drums not really in rhythm with each other the entire time he was flying.
That was rough.
Yeah.
Joe Mama was asking about it just before that. Like, what's going on with the
I was
music?
trying to show the live stream the beautiful trophies that Grower made.
Oh, yeah, they're on there. It was on there good when you were behind it. It worked better with you behind it.
Oh, okay. A little pink backdrop.
Yeah.
But it looks like our pilots are ready.
Gotcha. All right, guys, how we doing? I got thumbs. All right, it's time to race. Listen to the lady.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
We got Limon, Shames, Johnny 5, and Lucky coming around the back corner of the track.
Nobody's holding back on this one. They're all
Yeah,
right on top of
they
each other,
are
coming
racing.
around that flag at about the same time. Looks like Limon, then Shames, then Lucky, then Johnny 5.
Look at that pack.
Limon and Shames in a battle right now. Remember,
They
guys,
are.
1 and 2 moving on. Shames getting it wrong in the tree section, so he's going to be battling with Johnny 5 and Lucky now as he has some lap traffic. Yeah, Shames has some pilots to pass if he wants to get back into that number 2 spot. He's got Johnny 5 and Lucky right in front of him. Looks like Lucky going to be in second, Johnny 5 in third.
But those
Shames
two are
right
really,
in the mix.
And for that transfer position, though, well, there's a battle for third place right now between Johnny 5 and Lucky for sure.
Yeah, it looks like Sean Ames has quickly made his way back into second place.
Yeah, but these guys are right on his tail. All of them in the punch-out. You can see Johnny 5. You can see Lucky and Johnny 5's view right now. Shames right in front of him, all in the clapper at the same time.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we had a touch. Johnny 5's bobbling. Everybody else is on the way.
And the wind is picking up.
Here comes Shames. Made it out of there first.
With
I see
the
Scraggle
wind
on- oh,
at
Cole's
their
back.
In first.
This is probably the fastest they're going to make it down the
Johnny
Tesla quarter
5
mile
lap
as the
1
wind
in
is blowing
second.
behind them, coming around.
Shames
lap
lap 1
2
in
for
third.
Sean Ames.
Lucky lap
Keeping
1
it out
in
in
fourth.
front. He's got about a
60
4-second
seconds
lead,
remaining.
it looks like. Over third. And it's
Let's watch
growing,
as he-
and it's growing.
That it is. Let's watch as he carries it up over the top, behind the tree, under.
Under the clothesline, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 before another pilot goes under the clothesline.
It's a nice little lead there. And those two guys are really battling out on top of each other, so good position there.
30
Limon,
seconds
meanwhile,
remaining.
way out in front, looking nice and smooth there. Limon always does so well in bracket racing. He's got so much control, such strong mental
James
game.
getting the Matt's boobs wrong. Now he has to make it right as Johnny Five's moving into the Taste of Freedom, already on his way out, bringing it up to the top of the
10
trees.
seconds
James with a terrible mistake at the worst time possible.
Looks like 2 seconds behind Johnny Five right now. He's going to bring it in. Johnny Five entering the stitch it up. Now Shane's entering the stitch it up.
This is going to come
Finish
down
your
to
lap
the
in
final
place.
gate.
These final last few obstacles.
Soka FPV
Johnny
finished
Five
in
Johnny
third.
Five
certainly-
out. Shane's
Shane's-
out. Bringing it to the last gate. John gets it wrong.
Shame's there, trying to get everything out of it he could in bobbles. Johnny Five brings it back
Johnny
and
Five
takes the
in
position.
second place.
Shane's
Moving
finished in
Shames
third.
into third.
Lucky
Shames
finished
and
in
Lucky
fourth.
moving on to the consolation bracket. What an exciting finish there.
I
Shames
saw-
fighting so hard, trying to get every bit of space he could in that last turn.
Guarantee Johnny's adrenaline was going. As soon as he made it through that gate, he throws his head back, finally lets out that breath he was holding in. Did it feel good, Johnny Five?
Make sure he doesn't fall over there,
Yeah.
Limon.
Race over.
Next up, Alex, Mondo, 80K, Desert Rat. Remember, if you're on 3 or 6, you're now on 2 and 7.
Next up, round 2, race 3.
So we got Alex on
with Alex
R1,
FPV
Mondo on
R1,
R2, 80K on
Mondo on
R7,
R2,
Desert Rat on
80K
R8.
R7, Desert Rat on R8.
Okay. So while our pilots are getting ready to grid up, getting them turned around, we got some congratulations there. That was quite a race we just saw between our last 4 pilots, really showing their skill out there on this track, keeping it together, really showing how the nerves were building there. That was something. Here comes Sean back. That was so close. So close.
It is what it is. You know, it's drone racing. I just
Yep.
wanted the extra packs in the consolation bracket, you know.
You're coming into the finals.
That's it.
heated. Heated.
The man, that the corkscrew to the Mad Boobs thing is like so unintuitive for me.
Yes.
I keep doing it wrong. Like,
I did it wrong a bunch yesterday.
Yeah.
I did myself. Yeah.
I don't even know what I do when I do it wrong. I just know that I come out of it going the wrong direction.
You're like, no, that ain't it.
nope. So I gotta go back. Like, oh man,
Yeah.
fun though.
Yeah, for sure.
Had a small bobble, which that one didn't do me bad going up to the Stairway of Heaven. I
Yeah.
hit a branch, kind of. I'm a
It
little
was-
nervous in there because I've yard sold it a couple times, but yeah, we'll get her done.
Yeah, for sure.
Get her done.
R1.
Thought I was gonna catch him too. I saw him between the
Oh, yeah.
between the 2 gates and then the last gate. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna pass him. I thought I was gonna take him, and then I hit the last gate. It's
Yeah.
so dark back there now.
I was really looking forward to that. You know, I set the end of that. I wanted
Oh.
this last little technical spot before you got onto the Tesla quarter mile, that 7-second long straightaway that takes us to the start-finish gate. I just really wanted that last opportunity to make a pass there. And, like, Sean was coming up to it, and we were going to see it happen. And just the pressure builds so much right there, and it's really hard to pull it out. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Johnny Five was holding it together. He
Oh,
knew
man.
Shames was coming. So I see pilots out there. Do we got thumbs, everybody? 4 pilots, 4 thumbs? All right, guys, we're going to send it. Listen to the lady.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
There they go. I got to think of some DRL style Craig one-liners to the start of the race.
Trial by fire will not make them take a nap tonight. These pilots are in the air and flying fast. It's like there's always something kind of out
Yeah,
there a little bit.
yeah. The pork chops are on the grill, and we're racing.
Yeah. Barbecue baked potatoes making their way down the tubes. All
Barbecue sauce all over his thumbs as he makes a mistake there.
right, but these pilots are going. It looked like we saw a little bit of bobble from ADK, but Alex FPV out in front Mondo playing chase just about a gate back, not a ton. Mondo is in this to win it, so P1 and 2 have quite the gap on the rest of them, so they're out there going. And here is the lap, the quarter mile from Alex. And then here it is for Mondo. That's the separation
Alex
there.
FPV lap 1 in first.
Watching
They're
for
only a quarter mile apart.
They're only a
ATK
quarter
lap
mile
1
apart,
in
yeah.
A quarter
second.
mile apart. No big deal.
Mondo lap 1 in third.
yes. So watching this separation here.
Desert Rat lap 1 in fourth.
There was Desert Rat, and then ADK is actually going to be in fourth.
60
Desert Rat's in
seconds
third.
remaining.
Lifetime's doing something a little wonky there, but
Oh, Desert Rat with the
he
bobble
gets it
there,
wrong.
though.
Yeah, that's going to give ADK a chance to catch up.
Oh,
but
he's going to be right. And Desert Rat looks like he has a bent prop. His quad's looking pretty shaky right now.
man,
So ADK is just now one tree behind him, coming up over the big hurdle, over the tape, around,
Yeah, not much at
under
all.
the tape. So Desert Rat was at the end of the long punch there, and ADK was at the beginning of it. So
30 seconds remaining.
oh yeah, just one set of elements separating. Ooh, Desert Rat went so low on that.
Yeah, it was interesting,
tree
huh?
There. Yeah.
all right, here's Alex FPV into the last section and the U-turn gate and the Tesla quarter mile. Let's see what this lap time looks like for him, and then see where Mondo's
10
at.
seconds
Mondo
remaining.
is
Alex FPV
about
finished
10
in
seconds
first.
back of Alex, but it's not going to matter. He's way out.
Our race there, ADK though is on Desert Rat right now.
Yeah, this
They're-
3-4
look
race,
at 'em.
yeah,
you can
it's
see
synced up.
Finish your lap
they
and
are
then
on
land.
top of each other, and
Mm-hmm.
ADK, Desert Rat is behind ADK. He can see him in his view now. ADK made the pass.
What a
They're
race.
on each
Yep.
other. Here it comes. Final turn. They're going to drag race it down the line. Here they come. Who's going to make it first?
Wow, look at that.
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh.
Finished in third.
Desert
Desert
Rat
Rat
makes
finished in
the
third.
pass in the quarter mile. ADK had
Unbelievable.
caught up and passed him in the last gate, and Desert Rat somehow found the line, remembered that high-speed oval racing he was doing last night, and was able to make the pass in the last stretch.
Yak. He got her done, son. Awesome.
So Alex FPV and Mondo are going to be moving on. A beautiful race finish there for ADK and Desert Rat, and they're going to be moving on together to the consolation bracket to
Race
give that
over.
one more run.
Next up, round
Up
2, race
next,
4.
looking for J
with
Rice,
J.
Joe
Rice on
Mama,
R1,
Daikon, and
Joe
NM
Mama
Grower.
on R2.
That's you.
Daikon on R7. NM Shower on R8.
To the driver's seat here. Dropping all the things NM Grower is. This pilot's doing some quad retrievals.
I just want to say that that was such a great idea to make the quarter mile for the final, like before the finish gate, because like you can enjoy the finish for like good 7 seconds. You know what I mean? It's not like just boom, it's like done. No, like you can see it's happening. That was such a great idea by Mr. Nice. And we got on the line. J Rice, Joe Mama, Daikon, and NM Grower. And some people say he's not an NM Grower anymore, he's just Grower. That's what you said, right? Yeah. NM Shower. Looks like Joe Mama is ready. Yeah, I see that. It's like you gotta do like some like hand move or something, yeah. Nice. We got Mr. Randy on the background. Legend Randy right here. On the live stream. Join the party.
All right. Neil's touching goggles.
Daikon touching goggles, Jomama touching goggles.
Did we start building the future heats yet?
The
Okay.
only person not touching goggles is J Rice.
Good to go.
Arm your quad speeches. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Oh, one of
I
those
think
sounded
NM Grower
spicy.
taking the lead at NM Grower was like he's always pretty good at start.
Oh, Joe Mama getting it wrong. He had a quad in his feet, then slightly touched the ground. Who's going up to the canopy first? Looks like NM Grower,
Yeah.
followed by... Looks like Daikon, then J Rice. Then we got Joe Mama right in the mix. He's already made up some ground on him, and I think he's already moved into second place. So if Joe Mama can keep it clean, he's got the pace to easily get second.
It's like NM Grower got a good 3-second lead.
I don't know. Joe Mama looks to be gaining on him. NM Grower finishing off this lap, bringing it 180.
NM
Final
Grower,
gate. The
U-turn.
final gate being the hardest gate to see on this track. Joe
Joe
Mama
Mama,
down the
U-turn.
Tesla quarter mile. Let's see. Let's see what the spacing
Neil
is.
coming in
first.
first.
Joe
70
Mama lap
seconds
one
left.
in
That's pretty
second.
fast.
2.9 seconds between 1 and 2.
Oh, J Rice got stuck in the looked like.
Daikon lap 1
Dylan
in
gets it
third.
wrong going through the timing gate. He was 7 seconds back from second place, but now he's even more.
And I think he crashed with the Stargate, right?
60 seconds remaining.
Alright, let's see if J Rice can save his quad. Looks like it's going
He's down.
nice.
He's like, what? He's like, how do I do this again? How do I? Where are we going?
Looks like Daikon is about 3 seconds
Top
behind Joe Mama.
left. Yep. Keep turning. Keep
No,
turning.
no,
right.
he's not. Sorry.
Yeah, Joe Mama's easily out in second
30
place.
seconds remaining.
Pretty sure we have our running order. Grower going through the Freedom Gate, then the Clapper bringing her around.
J
This
Rice
is a
lap
nice,
1 in
easy
fourth.
split S 180 to finish off the lap. Then you just got to find this shaded gate.
And
that's-
there we go. And I'm
10
Grower
seconds remaining.
taking the first place.
Let's see if
And
Joe
then
Mama
Short
made up
Joe
any
Joe
Mama
ground.
first.
taking
Joe
second
Mama
Joe Mama
place.
had a
finished in
further 3.7 seconds. So Grower added about
Finish your lap and then land.
1.7
Pretty good laps for Joe
seconds on
Mama,
top of that
73
gap.
and 71. That's solid, very solid laps. Let's see, and Daikon coming in third. Joe Mama
Daikon
fucked up
finished
his
in
props.
third.
Sometimes you like mess up your probes, they can,
Race
can make
over.
it faster. It changes the
I
pitch.
already have the heats created, so you just got to add to it. Yeah, track is still live. Do not run out there. We're going to be populating Heat 5. We're going to take our 2 losers, I believe. Heat 5 is a losers bracket race, correct? Amari and Legendary Andy, followed by Shames and Lucky. So Amari on R1, Shames on R2, Lucky on R7, and Legendary Andy on
Looks like we
R8.
got gate broken. Yeah, from the coupling, yeah.
Race 6 is a winner's bracket race. So race 6 is going to be Lee Moan on R1, Chet Mack on R2, Free on R7. No, this is after. Johnny 5 on R8, and then Heat 7, a loser's bracket race. Oh, you're not. You're going to build the winners first. Yeah, you're good. Desert Rat going into race 7 with 80K. Who else? J Rice and Daikon. Grower and Joe Mama. That's going to be a fun heat. Okay, so Heat 5, Amari, R1, Shames, R2, Lucky, R7, Legendary Andy, R8. Make your way out to the blocks.
Next up round 2 race 5, with Amari on R1, Shames on R2.
Amari, our top
Lucky on
qualifier,
R7.
into the losers
Legendary
bracket
Andy
because
on
his
R8.
quad mysteriously fell out of the air. Do we know why his quad fell out of the air? Anybody?
Yeah, exactly. Right. I know you're trying to catch Neil, but that's not always.
Gosh. So, Limon,
What's up?
can you translate what manda means
No.
to me?
No, I can't.
You keep saying
And
it.
you're like you're
You
saying
use
it.
it.
You're saying it wrong. Like
Is it manda?
sort of something like
Manda?
this. No.
How would, we do need to change your name back now that we're in brackets. Let's see. Oh, really? Oh.
Well, they're all like all different flavors. You know. of these
All
words,
different
like,
flavors of suka.
Yeah.
Suka, a very nice beverage in Russia. All different flavors.
Lemon.
Yeah.
It does not sound
Lemon.
I'm gonna,
Looks like-
she's gonna stop saying beaches too because I feel like it's getting old.
Looks like we got Shames on the line. Fixing something. Mario on the line fixing something. And we got Lucky always ready. Lucky always ready to send it.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 27 seconds.
What? Where'd she get that?
We got Amari, Shames, Lucky, and Legendary Andy. This is a cancellation bracket, right?
Oh, he's binding. Amari has to bind real quick.
So in this race, if you're coming
Did your
third or
quad from the
fourth-
last heat die? It's dead? What is going on?
It's latency.
Yeah, it's a spy camera.
It is. So this is a cancellation bracket. If you're third or fourth, you are done for today enjoying the race.
And you're running the live stream for the rest of the event.
That's a good call. We also have an oval race for the evening, right?
But no trophies for that one, right? The
Yeah,
one
well.
yesterday was a trophy one? Okay. And then today it's for the people that feel like they were cheated by physics.
I think Free may be already like conservated run already, so he might not be able to run it. I am.
We are in a hold. His quad will not bind. Ah, gotcha.
Got some battery strap shenanigans happening for Mr. Amari. This is pretty important race, so
It
we're giving
is.
everyone time.
Here's our pilots that are currently in the seats. We got Cole, Mr. Lucky. We forgot to sing him happy birthday. Can we sing Lucky happy
Yeah.
birthday a day late? It's
Yeah.
too late? We have to sing it. Ready, everybody? On three. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lucky. Happy birthday to you.
Only 1 day late. And how old are you again? 34? Huh? 38. And he's just out here laying down some fast laps like it's nothing, making 38 look good.
By the way, Mr. Lucky is also a famous Malta GP surveyor.
Surveyor? Make sure
Surveyor.
everything is on point
Yeah.
GPS-wise.
He brings his like sub thousands of millimeter gear with him for every race. No, like that's not for live
Amanda
stream.
hair?
Yeah. It's usually like measured in like small parts of Neil's body, so
Jeez.
so it can like he can measure that small pieces, you know, like these small pieces.
He said this
I'm
yesterday
talking
was
about
the
hair,
best
like
birthday
hair,
ever.
you know,
Best
pretty
birthday
thin,
ever.
you know. So he can tell if your like global qualifier track is like hair off, you know, and then he can disqualify you right away. Like, yeah.
Sean Ames, are you getting cold out there? He's ready. You're ready. He's in the sun. This is the longest he's got to sit in the sun all day. Amari making his way to the blocks.
And in this heat, we also have Shames, the father of Freedom Spec. This is a pretty important person, well known in
This
our
small
community. And he is here today to judge if RPM spec is good enough to become a Freedom Spec or no.
The jury is out, he said. It's tough. We're finding out some stuff. We effed around. Now we found out.
Also, we have Amari in this heat, which is top qualifier on this track, on the long track, top qualifier. With a good lead of like how many seconds, I don't even remember. That's such a big number.
Where's our pilots? This one? Nope. This one? There it is. Our pilot's ready. Waiting on Amari to get his goggles down. He doesn't ever put his own thumb up. He relies on the hand on his goggles to say he's ready. And looks like our pilots are ready. So we're going to be sending her off when the lady tells you, okay? Nope, nope, nope,
And
nope.
getting himself
Legendary Andy.
comfortable.
Amari, you're on R1. Shames on R2, Lucky on R7, Legendary on R8. So, looks like everybody's good. He's like, is your camera right? Okay, we're going to go on the tone.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
I think Amari taking, like, do we even have
They're
whole
right on
shot?
top. Oh, Amari getting it wrong. They were right on top of each
No,
other.
he's
I
got
don't
some work to
know
do.
if he made it through that gate.
I think he did.
Oh, he's going back for it. He's going to make sure he made it through that gate. Now he's going to have to chase down Lucky and Legendary Andy.
That's a chance for Luck and Legend Randy
It
for
is.
sure.
Because he went through 2 gates and then circled back. So that
Yeah.
gives them an automatic 2-gate gap.
And these are like pretty well spread gates. Oh, I like that line.
My heart's
game
pumping
shape
for him.
things.
But Sean making it through Matt's boobs, getting it right this time. Now he's moving into the Taste of Freedom.
This is
Let's see. Lucky going into the Taste of Freedom. Amari making his way over to the Taste of Freedom.
He's
All,
on the ground.
all he has to do is pass Lucky right now. Lucky going into the canopy. Amari making his way over to the canopy. Lucky through the Freedom Gate, followed by Amari through the Freedom Gate. Both of them into the clapper at the same time. Amari making up that 2-gate gap. He
Oh,
has
he's-
him in his sights. All he has to do is make sure he doesn't hit him. And he takes the pass in the 2-gate section, bringing it to the final gate. Now he is in second place. Sean Ames making it
Lucky
through
lap
onto
one in
lap 2,
first.
followed by Amari
Shames lap
with a
one in
gap of
second.
about
Amari
3.65
lap one in
seconds
third.
with a turnaround. Yeah, and 2 gates.
60 seconds remaining.
Yes, Amari has made it through more gates than anybody on this track.
This is very
Sean
intense.
Ames bringing it down to the clothesline, followed by Amari. Both on the same tree, both going up to the trees together in the same hole. Amari takes the pass, bringing it down into the pole dancer section, followed by Shames.
So Amari now in the lead after like coming back half lap and doing the gates again.
30 seconds remaining.
Amari in first, Shames in second, Lucky in third, Legendary Andy on the ground.
Like we gotta spec check Amari's drone after that. And also wait his radio, like maybe his radio is too light.
His radio's too light. That's giving him extra speed. Lucky on his lid. Now it's just between Amari and Shames.
10 seconds remaining.
But Amari finishing off this lap, making it look easy. 180, final gate. Down. Oh,
U-turn
hits the
making
final
mistake.
gate. Down the quarter mile.
Finish
I
your
will want to
lap
watch
and
the
then
replay
land.
to see if he initially made that gate and I made him
Yeah,
turn
let's
around
do
for
that.
no
Amari
reason.
finished in first.
All right then.
Shames finished in second. Lucky finished in third.
Great
Race
flying
over.
pilots. Now we're looking for Limon, Chetmac, Free, and Johnny 5. But I want to watch this replay. Let's watch. Amari takes off. Yeah, it goes losers, winners. This is like the multi-GP style. So look, he hits this. Oh, I don't know. Did he make it through? Like, look at it. It kind of, like, I can't tell what way he wrapped around it. Yeah, it was Amari. So make it slow. Look, he hits the outs. That's where. Oh, he did make it through. Okay. So he didn't have to make up that 2-gate gap, but yeah, I was unsure and I didn't want it to come down to that. And Amari had the pace. Yeah, but that was like, even in slow-mo, it's hard to call. You got first. No, you passed Sean. As you both went up through the first tree gate together, and then you passed him right before the dive.
Next up, round 2, race 6.
Limon, Chetmac, Free, and Johnny 5.
Chetmac on R2, Free on
and
R7.
And then on deck,
Johnny 5
we
on
have
R8.
J Rice, Dyken, 80K, and Desert Rat. Just get ready because you're on deck. Sky FPV was in the chat saying, Amari is moving. Look. The shield. With that antenna, run some patches. It makes sense because we have to, like, penetrate that canopy. But it looks like we're just waiting on Johnny 5 to get his video sorted out. He's touching goggles. It's actually a sin in Texas to touch goggles, I've learned today. There's our pilots. Johnny 5 sitting way back, but maybe he gets the best video back there. Are my pilots ready? Can I get some thumbs? That's a thumb from Johnny 5, from Chetmac, from Limon, and then from Free. We're going to be sending it on the tone.
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Oh my gosh, that's such a mid-air section now once we're getting so close to each other. That one turn or reach around gate, I guess. But let's see, who's the first one down through the trees? Looks like Chetmac's got some pace, followed by Free and Limon kind of straggling back there. Let's see if Limon can pull out some pace. He said in his practice pack he was a little slow, and it looks like he's trying to pick up the pace here. But him and Chetmac moved on from there. Heat, Free, and Johnny 5 moving on from there. So these are all winners. They should all be filled with confidence, flying like they are ready to win this race. But it looks like Free gets it wrong. We see some Betaflight OSD. That's never good to see in the middle of a race. But as we are watching these pilots, it looks like Limon has made his way to the front, followed by Chetmac. Everybody's got to switch their lines up a bit. We've got a strong wind coming. Limon into the clapper. Chetmac into the clapper. Johnny 5 hitting the Freedom Gate, then into the clapper. It's called the clapper because when the wind blows, those two lines smack together, and it sounds like a round of applause for these drones. But here we go. Limon on to lap 2. Chetmac on to lap 2.
Chetmac lap 1 in second.
It gave
Free lap 1 in
lap.
second.
I'm going to have to go out there and mess with the timer
Johnny
again.
5 lap 1 in third.
But Limon into the Grower's Pretzel. Chetmac making his way
60
under the
seconds
line,
remaining.
through the gate, split S, up to the trees. He's going to be looking for this clothesline. You have a little branch that hangs. Oh, and he hits the tree. That's going to knock him out of second place at the moment. He's got to do something because Johnny 5 is right on his heels. Hasn't passed him yet, but he's breathing down his neck. Johnny 5 gets it wrong. Johnny 5. Yeah. He's like, never call me that again. But Limon's still out in the lead, making it look saucy out there.
Remaining.
Yeah, lots of breathing room for him. But Chetmac going through the 4-gate section. Matt's boobs. Taste of freedom. Oh, no. Power off for Chetmack. That was his second place to take home, but now Johnny 5 has it easy.
10 seconds remaining.
We're just going to watch because Free is actually gaining on him, but he's not flying flawlessly at the moment. Now he's lost.
Finish in first.
So Johnny
Finish
5
your lap
just
and
has
then
to make it
land.
through the timing gate, and he's going to be moving on in this bracket. But this is a winner's bracket, so Chetmack, you're not going home yet. He's like, I'm packing it up. He's already putting his goggles away. That was winners. Yeah. There you go. Johnny 5 moving on
finished
in the
in
winners
second.
bracket. Limon is, where are you right now, Limon? Are you long ranging? He came from the sky.
Race over.
Great flying pilots. Now we're looking for J Rice, Dyken, ADK, and Desert Rat.
Next up, round 2, race
This is our
7,
losers
with
bracket.
J. Rice
So
on
if
R1,
you don't get top
Daikon
2
on
in this
R2,
heat, you are
ADK on R7,
done for the day. But we
Desert
will be
Rat on
oval
R8.
racing, so nobody actually needs to pack up because oval racing is the best racing. Yesterday, after the first heat of oval racing, Alex said, I wish we were doing this all day. He says, yeah, it did. It was fun. It was too much fun. Probably one of my better liked Instagram posts, just my DVR. Yeah, people are pretty pumped about it. Yeah, they're like, and it's like, yeah, it's racing. Like, that's followable racing. Because we like to think like, oh, we simplified the track a bit. It still looks like freaking nuts pod racing, no matter what we do. Whenever we're making people go inverted, do some crazy turns, and you're not looking at the things you're flying through, and that's usually what throws people off. Is like they're going through things backwards. Yeah, that was nuts. Free's making his way out looking for a quad. Channel assignment, J Rice, R1, Dyken, R2, ADK, R7, Desert Rat, R8. Why does your charger keep jumping? I need to warm up before my heat. Because what happens is I get carried away making these heats happen. And then it's like, oh, it's time to fly. Oh, I can't move my fingers. What are we waiting on? We're waiting on a quad retrieval. We've got some fleece. Did you have any sponsors for this event, Sean Ames?
There's a link in the description. Tell them that if they use that link, they're the fastest drone parts you can buy from 533.
Sean Ames has a fastest parts list from 533 if you look in the link in the description.
Well, not exactly. So here's the thing: is it's a link to 533, right?
Okay.
But if you use that link specifically, they're the higher bin parts,
Oh,
is what I've
yeah,
been told.
because he's got the special SKUs.
Yeah, they're like 1% faster.
You're going to make people, like, hate us.
Why?
Because they're like,
They're gonna think
only
that there's
certain people
actually-
get the good parts.
Well, you better use that link. Yeah. Yeah, if you use that link, you'll get the fastest Freedom Spec motors.
It's an affiliate link.
It is an
but
affiliate link, yes.
If you want to support Sean Ames,
yeah.
use the link. That's a better way to say it.
Yeah, I use like almost all of my Southwest points to fly here. But yeah, no, I love being out here. I was excited to be able to come. Grower has been so helpful to me in all of my races I've ever done. Like, he designs tracks, but that also means that a lot of times it's on him to like put up the tracks.
Yeah.
And so no one has ever, well, he's been one of the hardest working people to ever attend a Freedom Spec race that I put on. And I just didn't want to trash all the other people because there's a lot of people that work hard. But you though, putting that effort into the tracks is
I have a
was
problem with
incredible.
Grower, though, because he's made it so I feel like I can't ever run a drone race again because he's taken the bar to another level
I
with
know,
the
catered
catering.
food. Oh, that baked potato. I told my wife, I'm like, I think I just ate a 3-pound baked potato.
Yeah.
It was the biggest baked potato I've ever had. And then the
Looks like
melted
everybody's
butter.
in
Like,
seats.
man,
Just going to wait for Dylan to have good video.
everything's bigger in
In
Texas.
Texas, yes. Even
Especially
this
the-
blanket.
It's quite the blanket.
Dylan, do you have good video? It looks a little sketch right now. Yeah, R2. It's good? He says it's good. 80K, I'm not getting that on yours here.
Oh, are we even live on YouTube right now?
We are live.
I'm not finding it.
Yep, we're live. I see myself with a blanket. But, yeah, R2 doesn't look good. 80K, yours looks fine, but do you guys want to go, or do you guys want to try to figure out this problem? He says it looks good for him now. Okay, well then we're going to send it. You guys ready?
Arm your drones. Starting on the tone in less than 2.
Oh, it cleared up instantly.
That's awesome.
Oh, right on top of each other through that gate.
Yeah.
Dylan
So
had a
tight.
quad in his face. Who was that? But now it looks like Dylan's out in the lead. He's the first one going up to the candy,
80K
followed
gets it
by
wrong.
J Rice and Desert Rat. 80K a little bit back, but Dylan going to be the first one going up through the tree gate. Down, then into our pole dancer section. Followed by J Rice, then Desert Rat. Remember the guys, 1 and 2 move on, 3 and 4 are done for the day. But Dylan gets it wrong in the tree gate, the stairway to heaven. He's on his lid, but he
Wow.
has full power turtle mode as long as he can get that quad. Oh, your video is bad?
Oh, I mean, it's on now. Which tree was it?
It was the stairway to heaven. I'm
Oh, wow.
guessing you had weak video, but it looked good to you here because we were close, but it looked terrible on our side.
Yeah.
Oh, there's interference. Is Starlink on R2 now? That's what Starlink was doing on R3 earlier.
Yeah, we'll watch it back.
J Rice lap
And see
1
if
in
it was
first. Desert Rat
Wi-Fi.
lap 1 in second. ADK lap 1 in
So I'm seeing it a
third.
bit on race band 1,
60
too.
seconds remaining.
We're going to have to take down the stream for some good racing.
Yeah, that might have to happen. We could record it to tape and then upload it when we're done, but that literally might be what we have to do.
But Desert Rat currently in the lead as he took the pass on J Rice as J Rice messed
Oh,
up the
Dylan's
clothesline.
back up.
I think he's
Just
just bringing
bringing
it
it
in
home.
now.
30 seconds remaining.
I mean, if the quad still flies, if you can, fly it up to that tree for us so we can see it.
Oh, yeah. Take it out there.
This heat is under review. We've been chasing Wi-Fi all day.
10
That's why we
seconds
changed
remaining.
the channels away
I
from
would
Race
too.
Band 3.
Only
With it
be-
being an
like,
elimination round, if it was a...
I was honestly surprised Dylan wanted to fly at first.
Yeah,
It looked horrible on
Finish
our.
your lap and
yeah, I
then
missed
land.
it.
But it looks really bad. Look at that. Oh, as long if you can bring
Yeah,
the quad back
that's
and there's
Wi-Fi.
not like a UFL off,
Yeah.
we're probably gonna have to turn off the Starlink.
Desert Rat finished in first.
So if you're watching the stream,
J Rice finished
thanks
in
for watching.
second.
I'm sorry, guys. We want a fair race.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I'll record it to disc, and then tonight, as soon as it's over, we will get it back on. It's just so weird. The way Wi-Fi works is it jumps channels, and so we've been totally fine this whole time, but then the Starlink just decided that it wants to be on, the channels that we're on, and so 100%. Yep. So yeah, to the folks watching the stream,
Yeah. And Starlink doesn't let you choose what channel
that's
it's
on
on. there.
2.4 specifically. Yeah, that's the mixer. But yeah. So
Yeah.
let's grab
Dylan,
a battery and run this one back. Yeah. Power check, Dylan, just to make sure.
Did the UFL look like it was still on?
Race over.
Yeah, because look, yeah. Yeah, because Dylan, look how bad your video was. This is what we were seeing.
in the beginning. Right. It was weird. Like it got really bad when I got back there, but it was fine when I started.
But you can see the Wi-Fi lines again on both channels. Look at that. Yeah. Because usually, like that first dive, it's clear, and then it's like once you come around this campy here, it's usually really bad, and then when you do the Stairway to Heaven, it's real bad. It was.
Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, I feel like it would jump anyway. You know what I mean? It should jump away from it anyway. But then, like when the quads get back to the, I'd rather not chance it. All right, let's yeah. So if you're watching a live stream, thanks for watching. The rest of this drone race will be online in a few hours. Yeah, you'll have to click a. You'll have to click. It'll be on 533's website. You'll have to click an affiliate link to get to it. It's not a bad idea. Can you put that on 533?
You get all the best ideas, Sean.
That
All
would
the
be a
best.
really good idea. All right, I'm gonna go plug it.
And then it's like, if you want to get rid of ads, you have to buy one set of motors. Okay, well, we're going to rerun that heat. Is that the final call? Pretty sure. And we're turning off the Starlink.